Hello everyone, I'm Beanie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a t-shirt on your Minecraft skin. If I go too fast during this tutorial, feel free to pause the video to catch up. The first thing we want to do is load up Planet Minecraft's skin editor. It's called PMC Skin 3D, and the link is planetminecraft.com/PMCSkin3D. The link will also be in the description. When you load it up, it won't look exactly like my screen because I've customized mine a little bit, just to make it easier to see for tutorials. The only real difference is the background color, so it's not too much different. Alright, I'm going to be making a gray t-shirt today just so that it's easy to see for everyone and easy to follow along with. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my darkest color. So this is the color of the darkest part of the shadows on your Minecraft skin. I want to pick that color and I'm going to deselect everything except for the right arm. So everything now is deselected except for the right arm. I'm going to make sure that the overlay is not on. So this should be completely blank over here. It should not have a little armor symbol like that. It should just be blank like this. And I want to make sure that the mirror is turned on to across limbs. That way, if I draw something on this arm, it'll also show up on the other arm, as you can see like this. So I'm just going to focus on the one arm for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down 3 pixels from the top with the darkest color. 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th pixel I am going to draw 2 dots like that for a little bit of a line. This is going to be basically the same design for Steve and Alex. Not much is going to change. You're still going to do this if your skin's an Alex skin. Basically it's going to be the exact same except the Alex is going to have like this row shaved off. Now we want to turn our arm by dragging to the side, and we want to continue this line on the inner side of the arm and around to the back so it looks the same on both sides. We want to lighten our color to the next darkest shadow, and we want to complete this by making it a full line that goes across the entire arm. So now it looks like a little ring around the arm. Now I'm back on the front, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a line that covers the inner part of the arm, like kind of the armpit area. And I'm going to continue this line up on the top and on the back side. And you can see what side we are on in this little thing back here. Now on the inner side, I'm going to take the paint bucket tool, click on that, and click on this blank area right here. And now that's filled in super nice and easy. Now continuing with the paint bucket tool, I'm going to lighten the color one more time and then fill in these blank white spaces up here. Now that we have that done, I'm going to go back to the pixel brush by clicking on this, and I'm going to lighten the color one more time. I'm going to go to the outer side of the arm and draw 2 little lines like that, just 2 little dots right there. Now we have the base of the arms done. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the overlay now. It says hide show right arm wear over here. We want to click on that and also make sure that this check is on so that it's visible. We're going to go to our second darkest color, the one we use to fill in the line that way, and we are going to draw over what we drew on this bottom part of the shirt like this. So if I turn off the base layer, you will see that this is what the overlay looks like without it. I will turn it back on now. We're going to lighten the color again so that we get the same color as this little large area of color here, and we are going to just draw a line on top of that line that we just drew. And that's the arms done. It was very simple. This is what the overlay looks like, this is what the full thing looks like, and this is what it looks like without the overlay. Now the reason we've done this is just to make it so that the shirt has a little bit more dimension and it just looks like, you know, it's not fused to your skin. Now we're going to take our darkest color again and we are going to turn on the chest. And we are also going to click hide all armor parts. And we are going to turn off the right arm. Before I do that, I'm going to show you what it looks like so far with everything. So this is what we have so far. Both of the arms should look like this because we had the mirror on. That's what it'll look like. I'm going to turn off the overlay now and turn off everything except for the chest. So now on the chest, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up with the darkest color 2 pixels from the bottom and put a dot. And do the same on the other side. Then I'm going to count up 2 more pixels and put a dot there and on the other side. Now on the very top of the skin, I'm going to draw 2 pixels here and 2 pixels there. And that is the foundation for our t-shirt on the body. We're going to go to the sides now and continue these lines through like we did on the arms. I'm going to do that on both sides. And there we go. So now we're going to go to the back of the skin and we're going to continue these lines to connect them. So the one at the top is just going to be a straight line and the ones down here are just going to be little dots that match up with the lines already. Now what we want to do is we want to go to the top of the skin and we want to fill in the top of the skin with 2 bars like this. After we have that, we want to take 1 pixel, a 1 pixel line and drag it across the back like that. So it should look like this so far. We're going to lighten our color and this is going to be lots that we're doing with this color. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to outline all of the edges here with this color. So it should look like a complete square when we're done with this. And now we are going to put a dot here and a dot there and a dot here and here and here and here. And I'm going to skip the sides for now and do the exact same thing on the back. Just completing it to look like this little sort of square with rounded edges. And that. So now we want to go back to the paint bucket tool and we're going to fill in these blank spots on the inner sides of your Minecraft skin. So it should look like this so far. Now, while we're still using the paint bucket tool, I am going to lighten the color again and fill in this large white area or blank area on the skin. So it should be like totally solid right now. Now I'm going to go back to the pixel brush by clicking on it up here and I'm going to lighten the color by 1. On the front of the shirt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line right here and a line right here. And I'm going to extend this line up by 2 pixels and fill that in so it makes a square. And what I'm going to do on the back is I'm going to make a similar design, but I'm not going to fill it in fully. So it should just look like this. And believe it or not, that's almost it. We're almost done. So we just have one more thing we have to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take our second darkest color and I'm going to turn on the overlay. So you can see we still have the arms showing on the overlay. But I will turn those off for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 4 pixels right here at the bottom. So it should look like this. The overlay should just look like that. If I turn on the grid so you can see it better, it is 2 pixels up from the bottom and it just looks like that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do the exact same thing on the back side. And there we have it. That is our Minecraft skin completely completed. I hope that this tutorial was pretty easy to follow along with for you guys. I really hope that it helps you guys out. And I will see you guys all later. Check out my new skin packs. Links to those will be in the description. Alrighty, I'll see you later. Bye!